Hello, everybody. Welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. Happy Saturday. Saturday. Night, but not. It's daytime. Okay. So we're going to continue with laying. We did the defensive part, and now we're going to do some offensive and hybrid. And these now are going to be laying for offense. In other words, you want the 7. You're going to do this as an offensive move rather than a hedge move or anything like that. It's not a lay to protect. Okay? This is a lay to win. Offensive lay. All right. The first one is called the back wall. That's what we're going to talk about today. Back wall. We're going to make this easy. Actually, I don't need my chips. We're going to start with $30 across. But this is called laying the back wall. And I'll show you the details of it. All right. The odds haven't changed. 3 ways to lose that 4. 3 times 30 is 90. Okay? But 6 ways to win the 15. That's $90. It's still even, except you're going to lose $1. Okay? Same principle here. If you do the math, it all equals. Okay? Except now, at 7, you're going to try to win them all. Okay? Now, so I've got 60 and 60. What have I got out here? 30 is 60. And what have I got? $120. I got $120 sitting out here, I think. 30, 60. No. 60 and 60. 120. What have I got out here? Hold on. Geez, I can't even count this morning. 30 times 6 equals 180. So I got $180 out here, right? But I can only win 120. 15 and 15, there's 30. 20 and 20 is 40, there's 70. And 50. I can win $120. But there's $1 vig on each one of them. I'm going to net $114. I'm going to lay 120 to win 114 after vig. As an offensive play, I'm doing this on the come out roll to see if somebody will roll a 7. 6 times out of 36 they will. But there's going to be a bunch of times they don't. 12. Didn't roll it, but it didn't hurt you either. A lot of people say just hop them. Let's say you did a $30 hop. Okay, well now, this way, once a point is hit and you didn't get to 7, you're guaranteed to lose $30. Okay? Well, you just lost 30 with no outcome. There's 30 you lost. If it's 11, nothing happens here. You lose another 30. And in the long run, the hopping will kill you. So you decided to lay the back wall. All right, 12 don't hurt you. 8. Now, you already understood that fact. So you lost $30 on the 8. Well, you get to bring all this stuff down. They got to give you your $1 vig back. Okay? Because you're bringing them down now. Well, that was your offensive play. Now, what you do from here is not this video. I'm just giving you the offensive play and what they're trying to accomplish. Most people, in that case, there's an 8, they'll just push everything down. And now they're sitting like that. So now they went from offense, trying to get that come out. They lost the 30. Now one hit will get it back. They'll just drop to here and see if they can't get a couple hits, win a few bucks. But when the 7 comes, The whole idea is sooner or later 7 will come and you'll win 114. But can you keep this up and the losses 7 bring here to make it work? That ain't what this video is about. Okay? It's about laying the back wall. Now, what you do after that point gets hit is up to you. I don't use the back wall, but it's an offensive play. Okay? So in this case, I've seen a lot of people do it this way. All right? So there's a 9. What happens? You get 35. All right? So basically, now that 30 that you lost is paid for. You can put this back in the rack and you're up 5. Now, if you want to, take all these back down and do it again. Again, I'm not telling you how to play it, but we're up 5. All right, so now let's take them off the board. We're just going to slide them up. Point is still an 8, but we've won $5 and they're off. I'm just going to finish out the roll for you. We're using it offensively. You won $5. Okay, there's a 5. Most people will keep this out and get a few hits, win 30, 40, $50, and then maybe start it over again. I'm just using the 5 right now. And there's a 10. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it a couple times. So I do need a 7 though. I could say, hey, we just got a 7. I'm going to pretend to move this right along. Well, there would be the 8, but whatever. Okay. So now you had won $5. You got your 30 hit because you're using it as offense only. All right. You're hoping for the fucking 7. That's what you're looking for. All right. And we didn't get it. It's a 6. We're going to lose that 30. There it comes. Everything now gets slid down. Okay, you're looking for 1 hit or 2. All right, so here we go. There's the 9. There's your 35. There's your 30 plus 5. That comes back to you. Do you want to go for another hit? Well, let's say you do. Because if you go down here, the elephant graveyard, that 100, you're not going to hit these enough. All right, so to me, either go bigger on the back wall, take your hit, come down, get 1 hit, win a profit, and go back to, because you can't lose them all. You can only lose 1 of them. All right, but we'll see if we can get 1 more hit. All right, a 4. All right, 30, that's going to win 60. All right, we're going to put this over there in the profit. Now we're going to pull them back up. We're going to go back to offense. All right. Okay, I say the 6 hit. I'll change dice to simulate the 6 hit, or a 7 hit, or something hit. Let me get rid of this. Now we'll change dice. So the 7 comes. Now we're on the come out again. We're looking for the 7. There it is. Change the dice. There you go. So now you get the 7. So after VIG, you get $114. Profit. Okay? Well, since it's a 7, keep them out again. Remember, you can't only lose but 1 of these puppies. All right? But it finally hit. Let's change the dice again. No, it'd be the same shooter, wouldn't it? All right, let's do it again. There's a Yo 11. Doesn't bother us because we're not down here on the line. Okay, there's the 6. Whoops, I should have had that up. Sorry. Like so. I'm only keeping winnings over here. Okay, so we lose that. Okay. Now we want 1 hit. There's a 4. That's right. These are moved down. Sorry. You'll work your dealer. Right? That wins another 60. All right. There's another 60. All right. Take these off. And for time's sake, I'm not. I will just slide them down. They're off now. We won the 60. And we're going to take, 30 back to put on our back wall. Whatever. I think you get the idea. Okay? And so you're waiting for the 7. The 7 comes. Okay? Because we took that one, we won $60. Take them off. Now we're waiting for the come out again. Now they go up. Okay? Looking for that 7 again. We got it again. Oh my God. This is why some people play the back wall. We get $114. Keep it up there. Can't lose but 30. There's an 11. Doesn't bother us. There's another 7. $114. We'll go 115 for 1. We'll let them roll as many 7s as they freaking can. And there's the 9. So we lose that. Okay? Slide them down. 9 is the point. Well, let's see what kind of hit we can get on that to get our $30 back. We got a 6. Wins $35. Okay? Like so. Now this might not be exact winnings over here because I'm taking everything from here. But when I lose it, I'm putting it over there. So anyway, you get the idea. So the 9 is gone. Now you slide everything down. Okay. Let's see if you can get your one hit now. But if you lose these, that's going to take a lot away from there. There it is. See, there's the 7. Now you got a couple of them, so you can probably afford to lose these. Matter of fact, well, I know we won 114 a couple times, and maybe that 160 comes from here to pay it back. I'm not sure. I don't care about that. I want you to see the concept. I mean, if we want to do it accurately, then we have to do it another way. I'll do it accurately one time. But we actually did pretty well. I should have done it accurately to start with. But I didn't, because I'm a schmuckatelli. Alright, here's our, let's do it now with our $5,000 bankroll. Here we go. We'll just do it this way. Alright, starting a new session. Here we go. Back wall. There's a 9. Point is a 9. We get hit. Now we slide them down. You don't want a 7 now. This is the bad part about it. If this is how you're going to do it. Now you may have another way to deal with the wall or the back wall once one gets hit. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I've seen this a lot. I've never really done the back wall. There's an 8. 35. Okay? That'll end up going here. We won $5. All right, but we're not putting it. I'm gonna just keep it off for right now. Does that make sense? I'm just pulling it off, but we're up $5. Now, if you want to start your wall again, you can. But let's say we're going for 2 hits. There's another 6. Okay, now that's all profit. All right, now we pull everything off. Okay, we're ready for a wall again. Now we're going to wait for a 7, and we're going to simulate that by going to a red dice. It's something 7'd out. All right, here we go. 7 out. Now we're going to come back to the back wall. Here we go. Knowing we can only lose one of them. There's the 9, just like before. We're going to lose that. We're going to give that to the house. And now we're Move everything down. So the dealer will have to do a little work, but not like too bad. All right, stay away from the 7. There's a 3, that's a no counter. And there's an 8. So there's 25, 35. All right, now we're gonna pull there's $5 profit. Let's go for one more hit. But we're pulling, actually you can put that back up now if you wanted to. But if you, whatever you want to do, you're going for one more hit. There's a 10, that's worth 60. Okay, now we're gonna pull everything off. Okay, we're going to simulate the 7 or the point by blue dice. Puck is off. Here we go. And fucking another 9. Oh, these should have been up here. Sorry. We're going to lose that. They were all up here, all up on the wall. Now they're going back. Okay. Now let's see what kind of one hit we can get. There's the 7. Unfortunately, that's what you didn't want. So now we're going to lose all of this too. There's your danger playing it that way. All right, but we had won this. So let's see if we can put this back on the back wall, see how much we have. We have that one, and then we have to come out of pocket. So I'm not advocating this strategy, boys and girls. I'm just telling you it's an offensive move. So let's try it again. There's a 10. We lose the 10. Puck goes there. And now these come down. And there's a 7. You can't take too many of those. So the first roll I showed you a couple 7s, like 3 of them, 114, 114, 114. But people are using the back wall as an offensive move to do something different. All right, now, I've never played the back wall. I don't see myself ever playing the back wall. But I hear a lot of people talking about the back wall. So I guess it's going to end up being a you thing. But it's definitely an offensive move. Okay? Next, we're going to do on another video. I'll just wait. I'll tell you the next offensive lay that we're going to do it. But that's called the back wall. Do you play the back wall? And if so, what's your move after that first hit goes down? And then what's your move if a 7 comes out immediately after that? You know, you're ending up going naked out here. I mean, you get hit here, then you're going naked out here. If the 7 comes there, you're fucked. We just saw it twice. What's your move? And since I don't play the back wall, I can't help you because I don't play this way. So I'm asking you. But anyway, that's called the back wall. If somebody says, hey, I'm going to lay the back wall, that's what they're talking about. Okay? And so I guess that's it until the next offensive lay session. Be great. See you. Bye.